Good evening, Doak cooks. It is a beautiful, actually, it's a gorgeous Saturday. The sun is setting, as you can see from the gorgeous golden light of my hands. We're doing some burgers, but I'm going to do some bacon and I'm going to do some ham so that my guests can either have a bacon cheeseburger or the famous double R bar burger. All right, let's get into it. All right, so Grammy hooked us up with some Wagyu patties from the farmer's market. Holy smokes, thanks Grammy. We are so blessed to have incredible Wagyu patties to put on the grill. So I figured if I've got some Wagyu patties, I might as well do up some bacon and I might as well do up some ham so that my guests, if they want to have a little double R bar burger or a little bacon or who knows. So that's why we're doing a little bit of ham up there, a little bacon right there, and we got some burgers. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. All right, so cool. All right, they're here. I have more patties I need to put on. My hands are still gross. All right, so give me a second. Okay, here we are. I've got burgers, I got ham, I've got bacon. I'm going to close this, and then let's get this all cooked up, and then I'll come back. All right, sweet. All right, let's close this up. Let's bring us back up to temp. Let's have a look. How are we doing? Excellent. All right, this guy's good for now. So, remember how I talk about moving our meats around? That is what we're doing. We are moving some meats. How is this doing? Well, it's doing good. Okay. That's great. So the ham and the bacon are going to be the last things that I do because I'll let the burgers rest once the burgers have come up to temp. But the bacon looks awesome. And then again, once the burgers are done, I'll move this over into direct heat and that will cook up right up good. That was stuff too. So, okay, here we are again. Everything's acting a little wonky. And while we were even talking, I saw this patty, take on a life of its own because that is super direct heat of my coals. Same here too. All right, so let's move some of these guys out of the way a little bit. That guy looks awesome. I bet you these guys already have some color. Yes, they do. Yep. Fan-flippin-tastic. All right, let's scoot these guys up here a little bit. These guys still look a little blue. Let's bring them closer into the actual serious direct heat. Awesome. All right, cool. Okay. Let's let them rest a little bit. I have a feeling, I have a sneaky suspicion that these patties are ready to flip. And they are. Wonderful. So yummy. All right. So let's scoot these guys over a little bit. I am going to, thank you. I'm going to, now that my burgers are a little bit out of the way, we're going to have a little fun with our ham products. It's always a good time when you slide over your bacon into direct heat on your grill. And then you grab your ham and you stick it right next to it. But right there and about right there. Okay, my bacon's starting to come alive. And then these guys, I'm going to set them over here And once we're done with the bacon and the ham, I'll move them back. But for the time being, I'm just going to scoot these guys over here and try to soak up all my good heat. All right. And the best way to do this is to shut the top because we want the whole thing to come up to temp. All right. Man, that bacon looks yummy. Okay. Ham looks good too. My ham keeps sticking. I asked my butcher to slice me paper thin. He did a wonderful job. I think I may have asked him to go too thin. I think and again, that's all my fault. Next time I'll ask him to go thin. I just won't ask him to do paper thin because I think this might be a little, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I just feel like this is going to dry out very quickly because of how thin it is. But I could be overreacting. All right, let's shut this down. All right. Look how good that looks. I mean, how awesome. I mean, I love doing this kind of stuff on the grill because the smell, the flavor is incredible. All right, let's shut it down. All right, how are we doing? Oh, we're doing yummy. Oh, we're doing good. Bacon looks great. Bacon looks absolutely wonderful. Now, we want our bacon to be a lot darker than this. I know there are some people that are fans of it this floppy. We aren't. We want this to be extra crispy. So this will stay in here a lot longer. Ham looks great. I don't know. I think that's going to be fantastic. I mean, it's just going to be in chunks. It's just going to be in some groupings. All right. So I don't want to mess with my ham anymore. And that I'm good with the ham the way it is. So I'm just going to set the ham up top. And I want the bacon right there on direct heat. But I'm going to flank it with my burgers now because I still have some burgers that I would like to have cooked a bit more. Like that guy. And that guy. These guys look great. They're just over here bleeding. Which is awesome. Which means that if they're over here bleeding, I'm going to set them on this other side so they can rest over here. Okay, those guys are perfect. Yeah, all these guys over here are great. All my guys are resting are perfect. Yeah, these guys are great. Although I want this guy, that side a little darker. Okay. All right. These guys. Oh, sweet. Yup. Yeah, that wasn't going to take any time at all to get those dark, a little brown. That's perfect. All right, cool. All right, I'll give it a couple seconds, but yeah, I'm going to shut her down. I'll be right back. Well, that just looks amazing. I mean, come on. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to stick this on some paper towels to drain it. And man, it is just going to crisp right up. This is so good. This looks so incredible. Oh my gosh, look at my cheese. Look how good my cheese looks. Oh, so good. All right, everybody. I have a whole gaggle of people inside that are hungry. So I'm going to finish this up and then I'm going to take all this stuff off and I'm going to go inside and I'm going to go feed them. So I hope you all enjoyed another Andrew Cooks. This is on the grill. It's October, everybody. Dude, I'm on the grill in October. Isn't that insane? That is so nutty. All right, one last shot of the big wide. Woo, bacon, cheeseburgers, ham, buns, more burgers. What a wonderful evening. All right, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed Andrew Cooks. I will see you guys later next time. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you, everybody.
I got a broken face.